Welcome to the Worley Family Farm. We are here today for a cow chip bingo. I have lived in Berks County my entire life, and I have honestly never heard of a cow chip bingo. Jonathan, would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right,
That'd be great.
I'm Jonathan Worley. This is our family farm here. We've lived here for about 14 years now, and I've been part of the Berks County 4-H Charity program for 8 years. This will be my final year, and every year since 2017, we decided to donate 10% of the gross proceeds from the sale of my animals to the Make-A-Wish Foundation because of what they do to help kids feel welcomed when sometimes they aren't, and help them get through what some people never experience because they just don't have to go through it, and they're very lucky for that. But for these kids who unfortunately have to, the least I can do is to try and help them. So this year with COVID-19 coming around, we knew that there may not be a fair and there may not be a sale, so we had to figure out a way to somehow get a donation to Make-A-Wish. So we decided to do a cow chip bingo. My parents and I have been involved with cow chip bingo for 4 or 5 years now, benefiting muscular dystrophy with Tompkins Disc Bank at Classic Harley-Davidson. And since COVID-19 hit, we weren't able to do that this year, and we thought, hey, why don't we take this idea and kind of make it our own and put a little Worley Family Farm twist on it. So we decided to kind of do it Worley style and used our animals, and we're excited to see what happens.
Very good. Okay, you answered like pretty much all of my questions that are on this paper, but let's see what you didn't answer. When did you get these steers?
I've had them since January. They're about 700 to 800 pounds right now, so they're about 8 months old, and I will be selling them in a couple weeks, and I'm looking forward to it, but I'm sad that this will be my last time.
Oh, that is sad. I'm sorry. I've always enjoyed seeing the steers because I come visit and see the boys. They're so cute. All right, let's see what else. What are their names? That's important. We need to know their names.
You'll see, because my mom has put stuff all over Facebook about spiking up the one's hair or what kind of comb over we want her to do. So, but you'll see the one that has the little spiked up hair. And his name is Bentley, and we call him Moose. The big one is always called Moose. And the other one you'll notice is Winston. So yeah, those are 2 names that I never thought I would come up with.
I was just going to ask you how you came up with those names.
Yeah, Bentley, on Facebook every year, my mom sends out a message asking every one of her friends to send in names, and every year we've had a B name for one of them. So we were looking forward to that. Couldn't come up with a B name, and I'd say we've had a solid 60, 80 names sent in. There was a 2nd grade class that my mom's friends with, and they sent in names like Sprinkles and Cupcake. So someone sent in a couple good names. We had Bentley, Buzz, we had a couple other good ones, and we came down to doing Bentley, and I think we're happy for it. I don't call him Bentley that much because I just call him Boost, and I think my dad and mom have got accustomed to that as well. And Winston, it's kind of a weird story. My one friend, he actually has a chinchilla, and his name is Winston. So
that's how he got his name.
That's how he got
That's
his
very
name.
creative.
Chinchilla. Okay.
Yeah, it's a big cow named after, or steer. It's a steer named after a chinchilla. It works. Perfect. All right, let's see what else we have here. You already mentioned that this is not your first cow chip bingo? No. Okay, so we covered that. Why did you choose to do a cow chip bingo? I know you mentioned because of COVID and it's the only thing you could really do, but why this in particular?
Yeah, we just have a lot of past experience with something, and we figured if we have something and we know, and we have past experience with it, and we know kind of how to run it, then why don't we take with what we have and kind of run with it, see what we can do. We've been very fortunate with all the friends and family that have been able to help us out, do more than I think we ever could have done with sale the dairy beef steers, or any more than we thought we ever could have. So we're very grateful for that, and to everyone watching this who donated, thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, let's see. As of the deadline date, July 25th, this fundraiser raised how much money?
a little over $3,000.
Awesome. And what do you hope that this does for a Make-A-Wish child?
Yeah, we're really excited. Hopefully Kathy's going to keep us informed with if there's any new wishes. Last year we were able to meet a wish child named Isaiah Shorter. Great eye-opening story, something that, you know, when you donate something, you'd love to see where your money's going to, and we were able to see that every penny we donated over the past 2 years was going to a great cause. And we'd love to see that. Just seeing whatever part of the money that the wish goes to, whatever wish it goes to, whether it's a trip to Disney and it's, well, after COVID's done, it's a trip to Disney and it's just for the room. Like, that's great, because it's not the full Disney experience. It's something you know if you don't stay on Disney Resort. So we're just excited, whatever little we can help with. And maybe there's other kids out there, maybe there's other adults, other businesses helping, and if we can come together and do this for a wish child, then that's all worth it.
Nicely said. All right, Don, I think that's all your questions. Now we'll move on to Kathy over here. If you could just introduce yourself and what you do for Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Sure. My name's Kathy Haynes-Schwaditz, and I am the Regional Events Director for Make-A-Wish. So I do a lot of everything in the Susquehanna Valley, for the Susquehanna Valley portion of the chapter. Fundraising, events, public speaking, data processing, you name it.
All of the above.
One of the big things that I work on is the Mother's Day Truck Convoy that we hold every year. This year will be our 31st annual Mother's Day Truck Convoy. It's the largest truck convoy in the world. And it raised last year over $600,000, which granted about 3/4 of the wishes that we granted in the Susquehanna Valley. So this year, just like Jonathan's fundraising efforts are different, the convoy itself is different as well. And we've been working to turn that into a virtual event, which will be August 16th.
Awesome. That's very cool. How do you know Jonathan and the Worley family?
It started when they came to us with their fundraising efforts through Jonathan's 4-H efforts and other fundraising initiatives, and that's how we've gotten to know them.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Small world. Let's see. Of all of the fundraising that are done for Make-A-Wish, is this your first experience with a Cow Chip Bingo?
This is definitely my first Cow Chip Bingo, yes. I'm so excited. I've told this story to dozens of people.
Yeah.
You know, as an organization, Make-A-Wish is really, as everyone is with COVID-19, trying to reimagine things and reconfigure things, and how we've done things in the past isn't necessarily how we can do them now. And so we've all been looking for ways to continue to fundraise, to continue to grant these important wishes, because the one thing that has not changed due to COVID-19 is the fact that every minute of every day another child gets diagnosed with a critical illness. That unfortunately has not slowed down or changed in any way. So the need for the wishes continues, but the way that we fundraise to make it happen has had to change. And chapters all across the country have been saying, you know, what are some of the ideas? What are people coming up with? And I've said, hey, here's a great idea. You know, using what you have and being creative with it, and it's outdoors and it's socially distanced, and it's just a great story. It's a great way. Their pivot from, okay, the 4-H fair isn't going to happen, what can we do?
Right.
This was a great solution.
Very
so I love how creative it is and how wholesome, and it's just awesome.
Hopefully not stinky, we'll see. From your experience, tell us why granting a wish for a Make-A-Wish child makes such a difference in the life of the child and their family.
You know, it really is, it's become so important in the eyes of the medical profession. It is such an important part of the whole treatment plan for children. Jonathan mentioned the Isaiah Shorter wish, and his parents, this was a young man who had brain cancer, went from being a talented athlete that could do anything he wanted physically, to having brain surgery and having to learn how to walk again and feed himself again in high school. I mean, it's just a tragic, difficult time. And his parents shared with us that when he was at his lowest, and that plenty of days he was feeling very low, the one thing that could get him to smile, to get him to break out of the funk and start looking toward the future, was planning his wish. His wish was for a kind of man cave tree house in his backyard. And his dad said they would erase the whiteboard in the nurse's office and say, okay, what do what color do you want? And they just start getting him thinking. And we hear that over and over again from the doctors, from the parents, from the wish kids themselves, that it's a chance to escape that everyday feeling of the illness and have hope and look and envision a future that doesn't involve the illness, and to think beyond the situation that they're currently stuck in. So that hope starts really with the planning stage of the wish. Really just the anticipation of the wish itself is part of the wish magic itself. And then the wish itself happens, and they've got that wonderful time that we hear over and over again. It's just a chance to be a kid again, which these kids lose so much of normal childhood. So it's a chance for the whole family to set the illness aside and just enjoy each other's company and really enjoy childhood like it should be. And then after the wish, they have the memory. So I've had other parents tell me that, when a child's in the hospital all day for tests and getting grumpy and getting frustrated, that talking about, hey, remember when we were at Disney, or whatever their wish may be, bringing back the memory of that wish helps to bring that child again, out of the present and looking toward the future. We have a young lady whose wish we granted recently. Her wish was for a puppy. And she has a congenital heart defect, had several heart surgeries, and the family had relocated actually from Israel to the United States. So combining her health issues with being new to the area, not having a lot of friends. Now they speak English inside the home, outside of the home, so it wasn't a language barrier, but still culturally she had some adjustments to make. And in discovering the wish, the parents really didn't even realize how much she wanted a puppy until they went through the wish process. And her mom shared that, it's just been such a great thing for her. Now when she's at school, she can talk about her puppy to her friends, and it's helped her to make friends. And when she's in the hospital for tests all day long, all she talks about is going back home to her puppy.
Oh, that's so heartwarming.
Yeah.
All right, I think
that was a long answer. That probably covered all your questions.
That did. It covered everything. That was great. Thank you for sharing all of that.
And can I say just thank you to everyone who donated, everyone who participated, and to the Whirlies for all the work that went into this.
Yes.
We appreciate it, because wishes need people like you.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy the Cow Chip Bingo.
The free donut for anybody who receives the first food.
He's following you, Travis. Oh no, do you nibble at that first?
Orange checking out your drone.
Yeah, they like them.
Oh, they're good stuff to eat.
He's eating feed. John, which one's bigger? What's the weight difference? What do they weigh?
About Moose is the bigger one. The big boy.
Oh my gosh, really?
That should work.
You didn't think about it.
Hanging out down there. Oh, here we go. Now I'm getting a little excited. See, that'll make a cool crowd.
This could be an all-morning affair.
Eat lunch, come back.
Oh, you're frisky.
Just showing off, girl. Doing a little dance. That'll get interesting. He's like, I'm not really sure what he's.
I think he likes to lead on.
The drone is
It might have just been a fake. It's just gas.
Eye on the cowtail.
You know what? They'll run so much you won't be able to see any lines. That'll all work in the right way. You like this. You like this playpen. Like a playpen, yeah.
You have a tail up.
Is this normal, by the way?
Oh, they play like this with pen.
This one uphill has an advantage.
It looks like one's ready to go.
Oh, I see something. No, I think so.
He's holding it in.
I see something. Yeah, I think so. What do you think? Yeah. What do you think? Must it be so big, or can it just be a little fire?
Anything.
Flop at the flop.
They won't want you to take this down, Travis.
You guys are excited.
This is fun.
Oh, your breath is stinky.
Now we gotta get down. Look at that. That looks like a series. Well, Lisa, what's for lunch?
Hi, Seb. I wonder if I should go get the box of numbers, Travis.
Oh, you guys are so handsome.
You're almost there. One more step over. Now stop.
Oh yeah, he's poised right over our square. Come on, buddy.
Oh, come here, Moose.
You got
Oh.
a wardrobe malfunction.
Come here, Winston.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, bring me a chair. How full is that food?
Wait a minute.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here it comes. Right on the line, too.
More on this side.
Yeah.
Which one is that? 16, 15, 14, 13, 12.
Box number.
16, 15, 14, 13. Okay.
Don't step in it and make it hard. What number was it? Box number 12. Number 12?
Trisha McKay.
My mother. I was like, wow, I think that's oh my God.
I'm glad
You got away to go get the box. You said it was 2.2
I know, and Mom called it. She said I was feeling.
Yeah.
Hey, Pop. Oh.
Good job, guys.